Welcome back. It's been a few days, but I'm back for chapter 9. Chapter 9 starts off with Jesus healing a paralyzed man and forgiving his sins. When the teachers of law saw this, they accused Jesus of blasphemy. Jesus said to them, "Why do you entertain evil thoughts in your hearts? Which is easier, to say, 'Your sins are forgiven,' or to say, 'Get up and walk'? But I want you to know that the Son of Man has authority on earth to forgive sins." The next section of the chapter talks about the calling of Matthew. Matthew is sitting at a tax collector's booth. Jesus told him to follow him, so he did. While Jesus was having dinner at Matthew's house, many tax collectors and sinners came and ate with him and his disciples. The Pharisees asked, "Why do your disciples sit with sinners?" Jesus said, "It is not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. I desire mercy, not sacrifice. For I have not come to call the righteous, but sinners." The next section of the chapter is when Jesus is questioned about fasting. Jesus answered, "How can the guests of the bridegroom mourn while he is with them? The time will come when the bridegroom will be taken from them. Then they will fast." The section after that describes how Jesus raises a young girl from the dead. This is also where the story of the woman with the issue of blood takes place. A leader came and knelt before him and said, "My daughter has just died, but come and put your hand on her, and she will live." A woman who had been subject to bleeding for 12 years came up behind Jesus and touched the edge of his cloak. She said to herself, "If I only touch his cloak, I will be healed." Jesus turned and saw her. "Take heart, daughter," he said, "your faith has healed you." And the woman was healed at that moment. When Jesus reached the synagogue leader's house and saw the noisy crowd and people playing pipes, he said, "Go away, the girl is not dead but asleep." But they laughed at him. After the crowd had been put outside, he went in and took the girl by the hand, and she got up. The next section is about how Jesus heals the blind and mute. 2 blind men followed Jesus, calling out, "Have mercy on us, Son of David." When Jesus had gone indoors, the blind men came to him, and he asked them, "Do you believe that I am able to do this?" "Yes, Lord," they replied. Then he touched their eyes and said, "According to your faith, let it be done to you." Then there was a man who was demon-possessed and could not talk was brought to Jesus. And when the demon was driven out, the man who had been mute spoke. The crowd was amazed and said, "Nothing like this has ever been seen in Israel." The last section of chapter 9 is about how the workers are few. Jesus tells us, "The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. Ask the Lord of the harvest, therefore, to send out workers into his harvest field." This means that we all can hear God's voice, but only few have the courage to share it. That's it for chapter 9. Chapter 10 is next.